The shocking assassination attempt on former US President Donald Trump on Saturday, July 13, has reignited discussions on the historical targeting of high-profile world leaders and the lasting impact of such events. Trump survived a bullet injury to his right ear after 20-year-old Matthew Thomas crooks fired 8 rounds at him from a rooftop near his Pennsylvania election rally. The rooftop, previously identified as a security vulnerability, became the site of the attempted assassination, raising serious questions about security measures. This incident adds to the history of political violence in the USA, where 4 presidents have been killed and several others have survived assassination attempts. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th US president, was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth on April 14, 1865, while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington. He was shot in the head and died the next. James Garfield, the 20th US president, was fatally shot by Charles Guiteau at a train station in Washington in 1881, just 6 months into his presidency. Guiteau was later executed. William McKinley, the 25th president, who was shot at point-blank range in Buffalo, New York, in 1901 while shaking hands with the public. He died of gangrene caused by the wounds. John F. Kennedy, the 35th and youngest U.S. president, was assassinated in November 1963 while riding in a motorcade in Dallas. He was shot from a nearby building and died shortly after. There are other notable incidents where presidents survived assassination attempts includes Franklin D. Roosevelt, who survived an attempt in 1933 by Giuseppe Zangara while giving a speech in Miami. Roosevelt was unharmed, but the attack killed Chicago Mayor Anton Cermak. Next is Harry Truman, survived an attempt in 1950 at Blair House by Puerto Rican activists. The attackers were stopped before reaching Truman. Gerald Ford, 38th President of the United States, also faced 2 assassination attempts within weeks in 1975, but was unharmed. At firstly, it happened when the president was walking from his hotel to meet the governor when the Secret Service stopped Lynette Sweet from me, a member of the Charles Manson family, who pulled a gun on Ford. From me was tried and convicted. Her gun is now displayed at the Gerald R. Ford Library and Museum. 17 days later, on September 22, 1975, Ford was targeted again in California. Sarah Jane Moore fired a shot at him as he exited a hotel, but missed. A bystander, Oliver Sipple, intervened, causing the second shot to hit another bystander, who later fully recovered. Ronald Reagan, 40th US president, who survived a 1981 shooting by John Hinckley Jr. while walking to his motorcade, and our 43rd US. George W. Bush, who encountered an assassination bid in 2005 when a hand grenade was thrown at him during a rally in Tbilisi. Now, Trump's defiant gesture of raising his fist shortly after the attempt, now viral on social media, mirrors the resilience shown by past leaders like Roosevelt. The incident underscores the critical need for rigorous security protocols to protect public figures from such threats.